virtual worlds where the possibilities are endless. From fantasy lands to sci-fi battles, we'll be relentless. But it's not just about the gameplay, it's about the connections we make. Coming together with friends, it's the joy we create. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor, here to spread the cheer. Join me on this adventure, where gaming wipes away the tears. We'll level up in life, with every high score we achieve. Come game out with me, and together we'll achieve happiness in our way. Won't fall away, but it doesn't have to stay that way. That goofy counselor going to show us the way. I'm the gaming counselor, here to save the day, promoting self-care in my own special way. With a mouse and control in hand and a headset on my head, I'll guide you through life. It's a game I'm learning to master. We'll escape to virtual worlds where the possibilities are. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor, counselor who games out. I'm the gaming counselor, the counselor who games out. I'm the gaming counselor. It's not just about the gameplay, it's about the connections we make. Coming together, friends, it's the joy we create. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor, here's right the cheer. Really what we'll make this. But it's not just about the gameplay, it's about the connections we make. Coming together with friends, it's the joy we create. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor, here to spread the cheer. Join me on this adventure, where gaming wipes away the tears. We'll level up in life, with every high score we achieve. Come game out with me, and together we'll achieve happiness in our way. I'm the gaming counselor, the counselor who games out. I'm the gaming counselor. It's not just about the gameplay, it's about connections we make. Coming together with friends, it's the joy we create. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor, he's like the chain. Really way we're like this. And it's not just about the gameplay, it's about the connections we make. Coming together with friends, it's the joy we create. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor, here to spread the cheer. Join me on this adventure, where gaming wipes away the tears. We'll level up in life, with every high score we achieve. Come game out with me, and together we'll achieve happiness in our way. I'm the gaming counselor, here to save the day, promoting self-care in my own special way. With a mouse and control in hand and a headset on my head, I'll guide you through life. It's a game I'm learning to master. We'll escape to virtual worlds where the possibilities are endless. From fantasy lands to sci-fi battles, we'll be relentless. But it's not just about the gameplay, it's about the connections we make. Coming together with friends, it's the joy we create. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor, here to spread the cheer. Join me on this adventure, where gaming wipes away the tears. We'll level up in life, with every high score we achieve. Come game out with me, and together we'll achieve happiness in our way. Won't fall away, but it doesn't have to stay that way. That goofy counselor going to show us the way. I'm the gaming counselor, here to save the day, promoting self-care in my own special way. With a mouse to control in hand and a headset on my head, I'll guide you through life. It's a game I'm learning to master. We'll escape to virtual worlds where the possibilities hide. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor, counselor who games out.
Hello, can you hear me? I'm gonna drop this. Make sure the music isn't overwhelming. What's up? We got Crazy, we got Hades, and we've got King. What's up, King? It's been a minute since I've seen you in the stream. Granted, I haven't been streaming that much. I wanted to get on because I wanted to make a video, but I also wanted to chit chat and get your guys' thoughts. You know, this is a topic here's my problem. There is so much going on. I've still yet to backtrack and talk because I want to talk about Halo because we're going to play Halo in July. We're also going to play Power World, but I have some gripes about Halo. Then GTA, the whole thing about GTA, like I'm pissed at that. Obviously, all the things going on with Bungie, and then there's stuff about Marathon I want to talk about. So there's like 3 or 4 videos I want to make. Or at least there was two or three videos I wanted to make before the whole Bungie thing just dropped out of nowhere. So I've been collecting everything for the video that now I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna try to do an actual nice edited video for it. In fact, all these videos I want to do are going to be edited. The marathon one, I'm gonna have to record some extra stuff. I heard GTA 6 is overpriced. It's so overpriced. It's so overpriced, man. It's not even funny how overpriced GTA 6 is. Not only that, but they're paywalling core features. Like, it's so scummy. Yeah, they're paywalling core features, which is some bullshit. And no one has seen gameplay. Exactly. Why the fuck are people pre-ordering a game that took 12 years to make? $2 billion. They want you to spend 80 bucks on it, paywalling core features. I'm not a GTA guy, so I will wait for Destiny. Yeah, okay. Destiny. What? You're gonna wait for Destiny? Okay. I'm probably not going to, like, I'm gonna be honest, and I'll probably re-say this for the video. I'm just letting people trickle in, and then we'll talk. I've already got like my first video I want to talk about ready and prepared, but I probably won't play GTA, even though it's probably going to be the big thing that everyone's going to be streaming and recording. I don't care. I don't trend chase. I don't give a shit. I do what I play what I want, and I bought Grand Theft Auto 5 twice for the 360 and then the PC. Was it 360? I mean, I think it came out 360. Then I bought it when it came out on PC. I have yet to beat the campaign, the story of GTA 5. I played online and it was fun. Annoying at first, it got better, but it was just fine. I have, outside of people who literally it's their job and career to play games like that's hot, new and hot, and then people who do like the role play. I was considering doing GTA role playing, but I don't like. Apparently now you've got to play for GTA Plus, which I guess I don't know if that's what they're calling online. I don't know, but I actively do not want to support this bullshit, even though I know it's going to be probably massively successful regardless. There will be people who will just eat shit and buy it regardless. I have no intentions of buying it unless the gameplay is worth the 80 bucks and the paywall is not as bad as people. I've got a GTA on PS3, PS4, Steam, Epic when they gave it out for free. Oh yeah, it's been around. I play Saints Row 1 and 2. I like Saints Row 3. That's the one I played. I've only ever played. I liked it. It had the kind of humor that I liked back in the day. I haven't played it since. Maybe one day I'll go back to Saints Row 3. I do remember the fond moments of that. All right, let me pull this over. So, let's just talk about it, shall we? Let's just talk about it. GTA 6 should be the only game priced at this only one. This doesn't give the rest the bump price. Oh, you know that this is gonna Frog. You know this is gonna open up the doorway for everyone and their brother to then start pricing video games. This will actively hurt everyone. I'll talk about this in the when I want to talk about in the GTA video, but I'll go ahead and talk about now. This is actively going to hurt everyone because consoles are going up in price, PC parts are going in price, equipment, controllers, everything's going up in price, video games going up in price. And not even that, but the subscription services going up in price. I think we're going to see a crash, guys. I think we're heading for the game market's going to crash. You're going to see so many layoffs. You're going to see so many people, there's going to be an increase in nitpicking in video games is what's going to happen. Everyone who's pissed off about Steam charts, you're about to see that times 10 because now you are asking people to invest more. And here's the thing. This is the big issue is that people are not getting paid more. The wages people are getting are not equal to the prices of everything else going up. Right. And I'm not getting political or anything, but I'm just stating what's the reality. It's the meme back in the day. The rent is too damn high. Like that like I'm thinking the rent is too damn high. Who remembers that guy? The rent is too damn high. Like that's the thing. Rent is going up. Everything's going up for consumers except their wages. And so you're asking people to invest more into consoles and in games. And what's going to happen is they're going to be pickier. You're going to see people pushing back, and rightly so. Honestly, good. We need a lot of them laid off. I feel bad for the good ones, but being punished, but a majority of bad ones, and it's a majority. I mean, yeah, we need to see less bad games. Like 100%, there needs to be less bad games, and that's what's going to happen. Is if you're going to demand an increase in console subscription and video games, you absolutely have to be sucking the toes of your consumers. I'll go back to NSE, Sega, Genesis, place. That's what's going to happen. And here's the deal. If you PC, there's so many old games that you can mod and even play older games on. You can give yourself an entirely new experience with older games. And that's what you will probably see. You will see people go back to retro games or PC gaming where they're modding older games to get a new experience. I mean, look at Minecraft. Minecraft has been out for years, and it's still one of the most popular video games ever because people have been able to mod and configure and provide an experience that's fresh and new for them consistently. You would think a game that's been out, and yet people are so dedicated. It's not just kids. There's grown adults that play it. I play it. It's a good time. You can modify that game. That is probably, I would say, the best purchase that you could ever give yourself and or anyone in your family, whether it's a kid or something, is Minecraft. You can do so much with Minecraft. You will get your money, the amount of money you spend on Minecraft, man, you're going to get your money's worth. It's going to be the everlasting game. Like, you bought it, you own it. At least I don't know about the new version. I have like the old version, that the Java version I got converted over, but I'll go back to it. Yeah, we read that. Okay, I think I caught up. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Well, there's a lot of elephants, but we're going to talk about the one that I thought was pretty funny. Okay, I'm going to start recording. gamers, we have been struck with quite a bit of news, and most of it's Bungie layoffs, right? I do plan on doing a video, but it seems like there's more and more layoffs happening within Bungie. Like so far, I think that as of recording, 292 people have been laid off. We know that there's a total of 400. So I'm kind of waiting because I'm collecting them. It's like collecting Pokemon at this point to see who's all, putting the fries in the bag. I say that kind of jokingly because of the topic we're about to talk about, right? We're going to jump right into it because, man, what a topic. Okay, so I'm going to pull it up. All right. Yeah. So we're talking about joking. The White House has tweeted about Destiny. We live in a simulation. By the way, I find this both funny and confusing at the same time. Don't get me wrong, this is funny. But at the same time, it has me scratching my head because the White House says, "Eyes up, Guardians." Why? This has it has no it has no reference at all to the layoffs. Bungie bros took this way too seriously. Yes, they did. People got pissed. This is funny. Listen, you could say the timing's off. Not today. Paul Tassie's just had a bad day. We're going to react to more of things going on with Paul Tassie, but let's be honest. It's funny. By the way, I've seen people talk about why does he have all exotics? This guy's grifting. It's because he's the president of the United States. He's got privilege. Listen, it makes sense that he's working with the leaders of Bungie, those that, the money bags, to give him the good goods. Let's be honest, if our president did play Destiny, he would absolutely get benefits from the leaders. For a fact, Petey boy would be giving him the drip. But a lot of people did not like this. Hades, Trump playing D2, nuking everything. Crazy. Need to ask him how to level up fast. I want to know how he got max everything. Like, he's maxed. He got legendary shards. I don't know what this is supposed to be, silver, or I don't know. He's somehow transformed everything. He has Gallo. I just noticed this. He has a V2 bomber, but he has Gallo. I can't. Wait, why does he have two pair? I just realized he has duplicates. What is this like? What is this, like an ornament? His weapons is his pants, his tie, and his ripped sleeves. He's ripped. But what I find funny is he has a V2 bomber and a Gallo. Oh no! And then apparently he has a glaive. The American flag is just a Bungie cosmetic, right? That was Bungie's 4th of July cosmetic pack that we're going to sell everyone. But the Gallahorn's killing me. What is he? He's like, what is he? Is that his Sparrow? He's just driving around on the Gallahorn blowing shit up. Honestly, on par. On par. So not today, Paul Tassie. What? Just when I thought today couldn't get any worse, the official White House account was tweeting AI Slut, my favorite game, the state of your booming economy. Mr. Fruit. What in the fuck am I seeing right? AI LARP, bro. They are so mad. The intern that posted this, I hope you're one of the first people up when this admin is on trial. Go fuck yourself. Listen, I like taking it out on someone who's just memeing. It's not that deep. It's bad timing, but damn, it's not that deep. It's not like they're sitting there shit talking Bungie or something. Like, it's funny. He hates all sorts of Goyim. What? Bro, what the actual sick timeline are we in? Damn, hundreds in every stat is pretty fucking impressive. Glad. I'm telling you, he's got that would be a cool sparrow though. Yes, it would be. Yes, King. That would be glad. You know, the stats there aren't even correct. The first one is mobility. Hey, he got the combination of everything. Oh man. And let's see if there's any big name YouTubers that show up. There you go. We got 2 birds in one. Poster trials report. I'm trying to see something. Nothing. I'm sorry. Nothing is more like. There's nothing stupider than asking for someone to see your trial. Like, for a game that's end of service, just get out of here. Make Destiny great again. Oh my god. Okay, so let's look at the retweets because most of those are going to be actual Destiny players. There's a lot of mixed bag going on in here, and I don't want to. Okay, I've always wanted to ratio the White House, and I love people who are like, I'm going to ratio, and no one actually cares. Do you think that the White House Twitter actually cares? No, they don't. Destiny player deserves this. Oh, he's so mad. He posted twice. Holy shit, he's mad. What? Yo, bro, do something. Oh yeah, people are wanting like, hey, save our game, please. That's actually what they were trying. Like, oh yeah, we're definitely not getting D3 now. Oh my. People are flipping out. Oh my god. 3 times. Jesus Christ. Why are you such a mad little bitch? Holy shit. It's just a fucking tweet. It's not even, here's the funny thing. It's not even the president who's doing it. It's just some Zoomer. I guarantee you, here's the thing. I bet it's some Zoomer. It's just some Zoomer who's getting paid to tweet a bunch of like new age shit, like modern stuff. They're like, hey, we want you to be hip and cool. That's our audience, is the newbies, the fresh voters. We want to keep them thinking we're cool. I guarantee it is a Zoomer. It's not a millennial, because we would have done something funnier than this. This is just another Zoomer with some brain rot. And you're getting triggered by brain rot. Removed from fire team. I'll let the speaker say it. Bravery inspires sacrifice. So feel free to more than one exotic Nusa class G-Horn artifact. It's an artifact. I think it's a sparrow the way it's set up. Legendary shard exists. Maybe the worst LARP I've ever seen. Hey. He brought it all back. Let's see. Outsider, what's your prediction on how long until Sony? We'll talk about that later. I'll answer that in a minute. They check what trends and throw some slop out. Yes, I guarantee they're just trend tracing. It's just some autism capital. The ability of the administration to pour salt into the wound of whatever travesty is currently begetting the Chud community is truly unparalleled. It's just a Zoomer. This is why I don't take this seriously. You can hate the president, but I'm going to tell you right now, all these people that are getting triggered by this, you're a retard. It is a Zoomer behind a computer. I guarantee the president of the United States doesn't even know this. You don't want to know. You want to know what's happening right here? It is some Zoomer zooming in through the trending and seeing Destiny or Bungie faces Destiny creators face layoffs, and the guy's like, what? Destiny? Well, Manifest Destiny is so American. Fuck yeah, let's talk about Destiny. America. He's like, I'm down for some Manifest Destiny, bitches. I'm telling you right now, Trump does no idea. I don't think there's anyone in our like, they're all old fogies. I don't even think they know what an Xbox is. What is that? Is that something I get my ice from? Is an Xbox? What timeline do we end up, bro? About to get federal funding just to bring this game back. That would be funny. Trump's like, yo, here's your funding. By the way, this is probably the most political we'll ever get, is because it's just funny. Guardians of Intelligence. Anyways, as you can tell, a lot of people no longer want to purchase PlayStation. This game has changed my views of the company. Okay. This is what's changed your views? This is what... Bro, they laid off all the Destiny team, and this AI picture for some Zoomer made you change your mind? Bro, what is the biggest... Listen, like, that's what got you upset? Who's this for? Yeah, so that's a good point. Who is this for? Other Zoomers. Because they think this is a game for, like, Zoomers. I guarantee this is a Zoomer that just randomly saw Destiny trending, and like I said, they're like, oh, this is trending and it's a game, so these must be my fellow Zoomers. Gizmo, they got the Eyes Up Guardians right? Yeah. Ford, Chrysler, banks all got government bailouts. Just, oh my God. When Christopher Barrett is even saying, yo, they can bail out Bungie. No, they're not going to save you. Oh my God. A fourth one, bro, let it go. How many times are you going to retweet this? Jesus Christ. You are worse than the Zoomer making the AI slop. You're getting triggered by a Zoomer. By the way, the community note did not go through, right? No, it didn't even get a community note because everyone is not that, like, getting butthurt. Yeah, some people are like, please save our game, dude. Well, that's weird. Any other day would be cringe, but today, minimum disrespect. Now it makes... I'm saving this for another day. This stupid cat. I think both Marathon and Destiny players hate this fucking cat. This piece of shit. God, I don't know why people watch them. Imagine showing this tweet to a 2020 Destiny player. I didn't They're so mad. They're so mad. Why is everyone so mad? What is even American about? Well, first off, the White House is run by a Zoomer. Now, I'm going to verify this because apparently this dude came out and said, wrong, and posted. First off, I do want to say I'm going to discount anyone that's saying 150. This guy's name or person is Kayleen Dorr. We'll look at them in a minute. 115 hours is quite a bit for a video game, even if it's live service. But there's definitely things to notice here that I'm willing to point out. One, Guardian rank 1, so they haven't played in fucking years. 2, level 10. The hours are fine. Maybe they dipped out after the Red War. I don't know. But they know about Destiny. They know the basics about Destiny. So I was surprised. Now, I don't know if there's a way to see how old, if this is a Zoomer or not. Oh my God, did the White House really post? No, don't tell me this is, don't tell me this is a millennial. There's no fucking way. I didn't actually look at, there's no fucking way this guy is actually a millennial. Principal Deputy Comms and hit. Oh my God, he might be a millennial. Oh, he might be a millennial, guys. I'm gonna apologize. If it was a Zoomer, I would say makes sense, right? Makes sense. It's a Zoomer. Man, I don't know, man. There's no way. Wrong. He's 33. Wait, how'd you see that? How do you know he's 33? Oh my God, he is a millennial. Oh, fuck, dude. He is a millennial. Wait, no, is he? Wait, no, hold on. I want to make sure. If you're 33 now, are you considered a millennial? Yo! He's a fucking millennial! Fuck! Fuck! He's one of ours! He's one of my generation! Fuck! Oh, damn it! At least if they were Zoomers, it would make sense! Fuck! How many memes do you post? Oh my God, did the White House really post this? That is... These aren't even good memes. These aren't even good memes. That is a classic meme. Oh my God, he really is a millennial. I'm here for this is a millennial check. This is a millennial check. I'm looking for any like other red signs. Usage of memes. Very classic. Yeah, these are all classic memes. These are classic memes. Like old school memes. Some of these are old school. This is a millennial.
How long I've been waiting for this. Who am I about to make a name for myself?
Why? Okay, I was about to say that. I thought that was a picture. I'm like, why do you have a picture of some chick? That's a shitty meme. Okay. Well, there you go. I apologize on behalf of millennials. It was acceptable as a Zoomer because that's what Zoomers do, is they post stupid shit. But this is now it's become embarrassing. I apologize on behalf of millennials. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But now you talking about apologizing. People are demanding that, Astacross apologizes, because this is what he had to say about the layoffs. And by the way, marathon players are triggered. Who would have thought? Who would have saw this coming?
It just goes to show y'all would have shat on anything Bungie would have dropped that wasn't Destiny. First up, Big Red. 62% of the player base inside of Marathon were fucking Destiny players.
This is true, by the way, because the moment that Destiny, the Monument of Triumph came out, people left. Like, people just straight up dipped. And the player population in Marathon has dropped dramatically.
This was already confirmed by multiple sources. 62%. Are you shitting me right now? And that's a completely different game. It's not even a looter. Yet there were people, myself included, that played Marathon when it came out. Why? Because we were dumb fucks. That's why. I fucking thought it was going to give me a D3. That's what I fucking thought. And don't get me wrong, there was elements of Marathon I genuinely enjoyed.
Based. Absolutely based. Which is something that pissed people off because now the Mara Bros are upset. Marathon current count is 9,550 for 24-hour peak. Yeah, earlier my channel had more subscribers than there was people playing Marathon. It felt pretty good. It was like 4,700. I was like, damn, midday? Huh. My channel, I'm more popular than a AAA game. Who would have thought? Especially from Bungie. But yeah, so a lot of people were upset. So let's see what Blue has to say. 62% of the player base in Marathon were Destiny players, and that's completely a different game. It's not even a looter. Yeah, he's regurgitating the same thing. Why? Because I am also one of the... Okay. He just literally just scripted everything. I thought he was adding to the conversation. But this is a fair thing. People give, like, Astrocross definitely was glazing Marathon. He was on the bandwagon. Marathon, yeah, Outsider, yeah, 2 days in a row under 10K, strong foundation. Yeah, that's a conversation to have. So we have people, they're already mad. Stop taking your rage and directing it at your fellow Bungie fan. While the higher ups and the studio executive continue to profit during the death of a beloved franchise, it's pathetic. Infighting won't make Destiny 3 happen. This whole tweet is about people like myself. I don't know what you're on about. Also, I find it funny. People are still trying to use support Marathon and you'll get D3. Guys, just support Marathon. You'll get D3, even though all the Destiny 2, developers just got fired. And then the counter argument I've seen from some people is, well, they'll start with a small team. Oh, so a small team that isn't the people that made Destiny. So you're being the other people than the people who made Destiny can actually make Destiny. So by that logic, when I say that people like Tencent can make Destiny instead of Bungie, that you're agreeing to that, right? I digress. I love those arguments. We were all misled by leadership. They are the dumb fucks that got an amazing game killed, thousands out of a career job, and they failed us and Destiny IP. Yeah, you've got to remember, we're hearing 400 layoff. How many people used to work at Bungie? Wasn't it like 1,200? So about 800 people lost their job. I think that's correct. Don't worry. Oh, Outsider, don't worry. PvE will save the game in July. Yeah, we'll see about that. Supporting Marathon, bro. I'm not buying anything for Sony. Yeah, if anything, the good luck trying to convince anyone to buy anything from Bungie as well. Like, how stupid do you have to be? People are watching an entire. Here's the deal. Destiny had a successful launch. 1,250 originally. Thank you, King. So again, that's awful. So we're expecting a Destiny 3 with, not even half that anymore. But here's the deal. People are not going to have faith in Sony or Bungie at this point. Bungie released Monument of, Triumph. And it was successful. Over 1 million players, had a massive boost for something that wasn't like a big expansion. And those people lost their jobs. Marathon is doing worse than Destiny right now. It is in the shitter. Why would anyone believe for an instant that Sony would not also can Marathon? Which, by the way, they fired core parts of the Marathon team, not just some random Joes. There were core parts. Like, I think there was like a senior audio design or something. Like, there were core parts that literally lost their job in Marathon. Why the fuck would anyone want to spend $40 on a studio or even a franchise that is lingering by little threads, that's doing worse than Destiny, and Destiny got canned. Looter shooters and extraction shooters are completely opposite games. Yes, they might still make D3 with none of the generational talent that knew that franchise and how to make it. No fucking thanks, dog. Yeah, the only generational talent I would even accept to touch Destiny is, like I said, another studio, like someone that is shown capable. Like, I feel like Tencent with Destiny Rising is capable because they've made some good stuff. Well, they did. I heard this current season's really bad. But that's a mobile game. But there's very few companies I would be like, yeah, I believe they could totally make something hot. Anyways, let's look at how people are receiving this information. Ah, here comes. Oh, did he finally block me? Oh no. What a little bitch. What a little bitch. Absolutely has to be in their echo chamber. Attacking fellow Bungie players for decisions made by Bungie leadership is going to give you Destiny 3. This is embarrassing in either a deliberate choice or a total misread of the situation. Grow up, focus on the real problem. It wasn't your fellow Bungie game players. Yeah, but no one has to support your game. Here's the deal. Anyone that I cared about has been laid off. And I think Astros feels the same way for the most part. If our ship goes down, your ship's going down with us. Mutual destruction. No one gives a shit. So this desperate plea of, guys, you gotta stop, because, by the way, people are mad at Astros because they know there's not a damn thing they can do about it. Astros has reach. He has the rally of the majority of the Destiny community and Bungie community, but also has the support of even outside the wider game audience. Like, I have seen multiple clips of people like even Asmongold reacting to Astros. Like, I did not realize there was even some other streamers I've never seen that were talking about Astros or reacting to Astros. He has more pull than what I actually thought, apparently, outside of the gaming audience in the wider. People like these bot accounts have zero reach. They have zero influence. They're shitting their pants because they know their game is on the chopping block, and they are shitting their pants. And they know there's nothing they can do about it. They are fucked. Just like we're fucked, and Bungie's got fucked. But they're fucked because they have no one. People, Destiny 3 like had support. People were rallying behind Destiny and wanting that. No one's rallying behind Marathon except for a couple dudes in bot accounts. So you're fucked. But obviously, they're trying to desperately to convince people, guys, please don't put us in the crosshairs, and they have to go in their safe space when talking about it. Sky Assassin, if Bungie dies, D3 won't happen. And don't be like, Titanfall 3 Apex. EA won't go fucking bankrupt if Apex fails. That's not the argument, you dumb bastard. Even these people are so stupid. They're so stupid. That's not the comparison. Is that people invested into Apex Legends in hopes that they would get Titanfall 3. It has nothing to do about EA going bankrupt if Apex fails. It was the comparison that you are trying to sell people on a lie. And by the way, this is funny. You have zero evidence. You have zero argument. You have zero anything. Zero common sense. There's nothing to support. In fact, the fact that the entire Destiny 2 team lost their job is evidence, debate, an obvious, yeah, we're not getting Destiny 3. But these Marabots are so stupid and angry. Can we please give the mic to someone else? See, they desperately want someone else to get attention, but it's not going to happen, kiddies. What's up, Tickberry? Oh, man. We got him. We got him. Oh, Craig. I was going to make a meme template, but I don't care enough to even do it right now. Maybe one day I will. But we got, oh, Craig. I finally agree of Cross. He's a dumb fuck who doesn't understand how the industry works. Well, old Craig, as a former analyst, neither do you, because you kept on spitting out shit saying that Marathon would be fine, Bungie would be fine, trying to gaslight people and play Marathon. You are agreeing with Cross because you're shitting bricks right now. Nothing was going to save Destiny unless Destiny started making 2 times as much money. And before people say, same for Marathon. Yep, that's how it goes. Make more money or Sony will pivot. Holy shit. We finally got him to agree that Marathon will fucking die if it continues the trajectory it's at, because guess what? Marathon's making less money than Destiny. Astaroth has officially become the corniest D2 creator I've ever seen, bro. And this writer blew. They're so mad. Who's shocked? Astaroth is back at being disgusting individual on the day of the layoffs. He doesn't give a single fuck about anyone who works at Bungie, just his own revenue stream. Yeah, I watched his stream a little bit. Dude kept on checking to see if certain people were being laid off. I don't think you understand how many people at Bungie he actually knows. I think people don't realize how interconnected Destiny 2 content creators really are with Bungie, which is why I've called out them for years, is because these people are friends or have direct connections to hot people in the industry revolving around. Like, people think that all these content creators are just in their little pocket. No, they're interweaved with Bungie to certain extents. And you still have people like this that are delusional that don't understand that, which is why I've always criticized content creators for glazing the stupid decisions of Bungie, which, haha, ta-da, told you so, here we are. Which, by the way, I had to do it. I had to do it. Let's see if we're skipping a lot. Man, my comments have aged like fine wine. December 11th, 2025. McDonald's posting, something tells me he's using high C as a dipping sauce. So we've seen this meme. Ironic, because the state of Destiny and the downward trend, Bungie employees will be putting the fries in the bag soon. And people were giving me shit, and I went back and posted on it. Baby, I am a fucking wizard. I called this all the way, even before this I was calling it, but I'm telling you, I called this shit. I'm a knower. I understand. But anyways, Gizmo, Apex succeeding just gets you more Apex, not Titanfall 3. All of a sudden with Marathon and D3. Yeah. Oh my God, he's making himself look like a baby. It's pathetic. And yet he's building traction and you're not. I'm sorry, but you have to go be a little, you got to be a little dumb just to think you were getting anything remotely similar to Destiny with Marathon. Yet another example of gamers being emotionally stunted losers. They're so mad. They're so mad. I wonder what will become of Cross Life now Destiny has officially ended hating on Marathon. His statement is like saying 60% of D1 players were Halo players and Destiny was a totally different game. It wasn't even a single player one. Well, you know what's funny? He has, unlike other, Marathon players, even some Destiny content creators, he is actually variety. In fact, he's already going to TennoCon. He's friends with, or I don't know if he's friends, but he's talking to Reb, the head of, leading of DE, the design, the mother, thou, the speaker, the Lotus, the one and only true Reb. This guy has a lot more ins than you think. Like I came into a clip like where he was alluding that there might be a game like Destiny and mentioning something about Jeff Keighley. If this guy in a group chat, if this guy is in a group chat with Jeff Keighley, I don't know if it was a joke, but if he actually is in a group chat with Jeff Keighley, he has a lot more pull outside of Destiny. He'll be fine. What he's describing is like going to see the Backrooms movie in hopes that A2 will somehow take you seeing the movie and spending your money on it as a sign to make Civil War sequel. Yeah. What? incredibly talented people are losing their jobs, and here we are trying to make it about us. Probably the worst corner of the D2 community. They're so mad. Asmund Cross plays games will make him money. This crusade for Destiny is such an obvious grift. Stop using grifter and LARPer the wrong fucking way. That's not what grifting means. That's not what it means. He plays the game. He probably has more experience than you. I have more experience than you. I get a little annoyed because people call me a grifter. I'm like, bitch, I have more hours than you. I have 13K hours in Destiny 2 alone. I know life. I was the loser in the basement, metaphorical basement. That was me. Then I break the shackles. Now I spend a shit ton playing Warframe. But they are so mad. They are so fucking mad. You could just see the seething from the Marabots. Look at them. They're so mad. Yep. Any kind of Marabot account, they're just pissed. Anyways, we're going to quickly wrap up. I did not expect this to go as long as it is. Bungie posted welcome home. Oh shit. I saw this and I was like, the guy, one of the most popular streamers, telling Bungie to put the fries in the back. Now, I was tempted to do something like this, but I specifically want to call out the people who are no either bad shitty leaders or bad shitty devs. I don't want to tell all of Bungie to put the fries in the back because there are great people who I don't want to put them in the crossfire. But he did it. He said, fuck it. He's so mad. Fuck up. They're so mad. Oh, man. They're so mad doing the Lord's work. Oh, they're so mad. Holy shit. They're so mad. It's funny because people get so mad about this and it changes nothing. This is the part that I find funny about the people on Twitter is that they get so emotional. He's a content creator, a streamer. He's just going to farm this. You getting mad at him has no impact on him whatsoever. Because that's how it is for me. Bungie, welcome home. Can I take your order? Gizmo, Astrocross literally plays Destiny like every day for 5 to 8 o'clock. The fuck? Yeah, I mean, people are stupid. One Peg, some of the most talented artists, animators, writers, and coders on the planet. We just lost our jobs. Nearly talentless, that guy who got lucky enough in content creation to make it. Yeah. And he's more successful than you and me combined. Stay mad. It's funny. People just don't realize just if no one commented on his comment, he wouldn't get any content out of it. This is off. Like, I do this shit all the time just to see, farm the reactions because it's funny as hell. You are literally doing what he wants. You are getting absolutely baited. As it makes some people complaining the platform. Karma will come around. It always does. Yeah, I would be surprised, but I don't think so. Usually, I did some digging. Apparently, he has like a bunch of companies. I don't know, like, he's supposed to be a gamer, and he talks about games sometimes, but most of the time I see him react to like political stuff, and so I'm like, that's not for me. I don't want to listen to politics. But apparently he has multiple businesses. But he lives in filth. I don't know. But anyways, even if he stopped being a streamer, he's rich. Like, I would not know. I did not realize he's like a millionaire. I was just dumbfounded to know that that guy is a millionaire. And I guarantee he doesn't give a fuck. He plays games like 3-4 streams and he's spun off those businesses. I mean, he's millionaire. Like, you got the bag. It's that one clip. I forgot what it was, but it's I forgot what his name is, but it's that one clip and they're at the bar and the guy says, he's talking about, you know, being in a position of fuck you. You pay your mortgage, your loans, you got stuff, you know, in your 401k or something, or you got stuff saved up. You're living in your castle of fuck you. Someone wants you to do something, fuck you. They demand you do this, fuck you. Like that's what it reminds me of. People don't realize that these certain streamers are in a position of fuck you. They don't care. And you are just feeding them. They're so mad. Okay, how you're gonna tell someone their mom died? Bro, that's slander. This is why you're dying alone. More fat frogs are joining in, and you get what you deserve. Asmongold, rotting body has been found in the bedroom, overrun by cockroaches. Damn. Asmon to his mom arriving from the hospital. Okay. Got hit by layoffs today. Most rad team. Oh my God, guys, that's fucked up. Why did you post this on an actual dev, dude? That's fucked. You've got a piece of shit to be happy about this kind of situation. Go die. Being happy that someone lost their job, but telling someone to die, those are two extremes. You've now escalated where you're now the piece of shit in the situation. You are the horrible human being. Telling someone to die versus, hey, you lost your job, haha. Sorry, human life matters more. You are now the bad person in the situation. You fucking played yourself. Get a fucking life, you chode. They're so mad. Actual human scum. When this man dies, no one will mourn. Funny. You know what? I bet this guy lives till he's like 80 years old. I guarantee that Asmongold will probably live to 80 years old, and these people will be pissed the entire time he exists. Well, his mom did die, to be fair. Wait, did he? Or did she? His mom was a chain smoker. That's not him. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you have someone smoking, oh yeah, you kill yourself. Yeah. Oh, duh, that makes sense. Yeah, smoke will kill you. I wonder who would be the first one to post this like this. Yeah. Cockroach Boy has thoughts about Bungie massive layoffs. Can't wait for the colony of undiscovered mold piling your body to finally wither and die due to your subhuman diet lack. They're so mad. It's going to be really sad for your parents when they find out you aren't joining them after you die. They're so mad. I'm telling you, Twitter, just watching people seethe, knowing that this has probably no impact. And I guarantee if he's looking at it, he's looking at it one time, because that's what I do. I'll look through the react to it, and then I'll never look at it again. Oh yeah, I'm not pinning it on him, just saying it wasn't slander that his mom. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, well, they did kind of blame him, right? Didn't they say that was him that killed her? I wish this rotting rat corpse would stick. Oh yeah, that was another thing. I watched a clip explaining the rat clock. Why is this guy like? Listen, I know he's like used to be like a popular WoW guy. Why is he that? Why? How is this guy this popular? The rat clock. What the fuck? I have a cat and she's alive and she's a stinky asshole. And I have to make sure I always clean up after her messes. When I say messes, like if she's so random rant. If the cat box is barely full to a certain extent, she is so prissy of a prick cat that she will pee on the floor or go over to my clothes and pee on them. And it Pisses me off. So I grab her and I shove her nose into it and bop her on the head and say no. And then I go clean her cat box. Sorry, random rant. Just so annoying that she barely uses it and then like, no, there's too much. I can't, nah. Like, what? This guy is a soulless, wretched piece of shit. Always has been, always will be. Load of folks with butts glowing white. What the fuck? Press to interact with rope. People like this, you are not winning the conversation here. You are making yourself look more unhinged than him. If you think this is unhinged, you are doing worse, and people will think you're insane. Telling someone to go kill themselves. Little bro, let me tell you, the people that lost their jobs are not going to suck your dick. Like, it's not cool to tell someone to go kill themselves. Like, fuck off. It makes me want to celebrate with him just to piss you off because you're a shitty human being. Lil bro thinks streaming without showering and cleaning is a job, just entertaining cockroaches and bots. Oh yeah, I don't want to hear a damn person say I don't take showers. I do. I do take showers. He doesn't. I take showers because I work in a professional job and they demand hygiene. I would still do it anyways because I don't want to smell myself. Also, my hair I don't know if it's genetics or what. I've always had oily hair, so I have to clean myself. Because I hate oily hair. It's itchy. I hate it. Is that, it's that he's honest. Shit about most people never would be. So he has garnered a lot of trust from people. Okay. Maribot's mad because Marathon going bye-bye. It will go bye-bye. It will go in the dirt. For real, through generational funnel by Bungie, Marathon takes away all talent away from Destiny, and the game funded Marathon. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of people not happy. Oh, wait, has he not made a video? I want to know what Asmongold thinks about the Bungie layoff. I will react to his video. I'm very interested to see what he thinks. I think this gives us a little snapshot about that, just a tidbit. But I think I'm going to end it there. As obvious, it's very obvious that people are upset. DEI Purple Rain. His entire youth as what would call a parasite, only to get online and be a parasite for the current admin. The more things change, the more they stay. Okay. Anyways, there it is. You have 3 scenarios where people either from Marathon or Bungie are pissed off. You got the White House. You got Across, who's pissing off Marathon. And then you've got Asmongold, who's pissing both of them off. So you got Destiny players on one pissed off. You got Marathon's pissed off on the other one. And then you got the middle of the road. Everyone's pissed off. So what? It's a long ass video, but just know everyone is pissed off in this video, except for me. I think it's all fucking funny. I think it's all fucking funny. I will make a video with my thoughts on the layoffs and talking about that, because there are people who I didn't want to get laid off, and then there's definitely people who got laid off that I am celebrating in back of my head. So then I'm happy. I'm glad they're gone. But there are people that are gone that I didn't want to be gone, and it makes no sense that they're gone. So fuck me. But yeah. We'll jump into it, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, don't forget to game out. Huzzah! Asmongold going hard against Bungie is a bit weird. He liked Halo 3 and Reach, but I guess he giga hate Marathon. So I watched his Marathon reactions. So when Marathon came out, I watched Angry Joe. I watched his review. I never actually reacted to it because I think his review was a little long. So I saw Angry Joe's Angry Rant. I saw Asmongold, and then I found out that Asmongold also did a react to a while ago to Astacross's microtransaction hell. I watched multiple POVs from that, people reacting outside of the Destiny community to see what people thought. So that's when I really first watched Asmongold, was the microtransaction Astacross video. And that's when I was so confused, because I watched a stream like, well, he's not playing video games, so why does people give a shit about this guy? I'm still confused how someone who loves WoW or video games is a political streamer. I'm confused by that. Like, I try to stay on brand. I can't juggle multiple things. Plus, politics makes me depressed. Unless it's making fun of the AI stuff, then it's funny. The White House post, should I say? It's funny. Let's see. Okay, I'm closing down these. But yeah, so I watched his reaction to that, and it was interesting. And at the end, he was saying that he was excited for Marathon. I remember that. By the way, I was also looking for clips. I put a video on the back burner that I wanted to do. Was called Bungie, the fall of a legendary franchise, or something like that. It was covering from the beginning to the end how Bungie killed Destiny. And now we've got the complete edition. Now that the Destiny 2 team is gone, we've got the complete edition. And so that's my next step, is I'm going to start writing scripts. I got 2 scripts: Really Honest Review for Monument of Triumph, and then the video that it started last year, actually, and I've been kind of beating around the bush. There's been so many good tidbits that have come out that now I've been collecting video clips from people. I'm excited for it, so I'm gonna write the script eventually before I go and I have I start my part-time summer job, having car club, which is gonna be fun. It's only 1 to 4 o'clock, so we will be still streaming. But the thing is I know Asmongold, that I react with the video. He said that he was excited. He did look excited. Then I did react to Peanut's thoughts, the Burnt Peanuts thoughts on Marathon. And I did in the same video, I reacted to Asmongold's thoughts, because they're both popular streamers. And that's when Asmongold's like, it's fine. It's like a 6 or 7 rated game, but it wasn't good enough to, put the eggs in the basket, right? That's what I think he said. I don't remember that video, but ever since then, he's kind of rode the Marathon bad train. Outsider, can't wait for Destiny 2 leaks for Destiny 2 from the layoffs. Oh, dude, we're gonna get some juicy inside information, and I'm gonna make some videos on that. That's why I'm hustling to make all these videos, because tomorrow I feel like we're going to have more layoffs. We're going to have more layoffs. We're going to have more inside information. I guarantee it's going to happen. Asmongold is too political for my taste, but I wish him well. I feel the same way. No hate. I think he's a little weird. I agree with some of the takes that I have seen. I've agreed with. On Bungie, I've not seen his other takes. Maybe I need to watch a video on his other takes for games. But for Bungie and Destiny and Marathon, I have agreed with most of his takes that I've seen. But I generally can't stay and watch his stream because it's too political. I can't be bothered, right? I can't. I can't sit there and watch a live stream of Trump or something else going on, or watching people being bombed. I specifically do not watch the news, because I feel like doom watching news is like cancer. You're just setting yourself, life is already depressing if you let it be. So I cut that shit out of my life. Especially video games is already depressing as this. My hobby is being infected by the bullshit of outside, issues. Gizmo, I was okay with the politics when it was here and there, but it was kind of constant. But I don't know. I went back and tried to decipher XQC. Bro, I watched a clip of XQC and I didn't understand a fucking thing he said. It was, what is that? What is that? What is the character? Jesus, a cartoon. The cartoon character meet cartoon show where family goes on journeys in the wilderness. The Wild Thornberries. Yeah. Okay. The Thornberries. Who the hell was the character? I forgot what is the little brother. He's like a mini Tarzan. I'm looking. Donnie. He's Donnie. XQC is Donnie from the Wild Bloomberries. That's what it is. He's literally Donnie from Meet the. No, he's not Boomhauer. He's Donnie. Dude, we gotta look it up. Donnie from what? Let's see. I don't know if it's gonna show us. Is he gonna talk? I'll show you. This is what XQC sounds like when I watch a clip of him. Anytime I see clips of that guy, that's what it reminds me. That's so good. That's so good. I'm like, what the fuck did he just say? Oh, man. Oh man. Anyways, what I was saying is, not my. I see clips. Not my cup of tea. I don't like watch him his streams. Just I don't do politics, but I do mostly agree with his clips. I'm slowly learning the mythos, the origin, the lore of Asmongold. I feel like there's probably a lot that I don't know about him. But I know that a lot of people, especially Marabots, hate him. Just like they hate Asacross. I've seen most of the time they hate Asacross a little less, but the same treatment. Let's just, I don't know, like, I'm not going to necessarily make a video on this, but I could add it to a video, but I just want to read it with you guys. So we got Destin. Bungie Sony deal closed July 15th. 2022. The warn notice says employees' last day is July 9th, 2026. 6 days before the 4-year anniversary. If any acquisition related stock or retention grants were set to vest on the 15th, Sony may have cut people just before their final payout. Oh, that would be so fucking good. Oh my God. If you're telling me Sony fired them before they got paid, all these Justin Truman, I'm going to spoiler, we're going to talk about it in another video. Jason Jones, they got cut. You're telling me that these asshats in leadership also got fucked in the ass? There's a God. I told you guys. I told you. The only way to get rid of the rats is you got to burn the fucking house down. And Sony burnt the fucking house down. Everyone on the Destiny side lost their jobs, but that also means the little dirty little rats in the C-suite. We don't know all of them, but we do know at least 2 of the leaders. You got what you fucking deserve. If that's what plays out. I'm hoping that's what plays out. Sony may have cut people just before their final payout. This information kind of supports what I've been speculating for a while. The decision to end support for Destiny was deliberate. Sony takes over Bungie's IP and writes off any losses from the purchase. Well, actually, you're kind of wrong. Sony already has access or ownership of all Bungie's IPs. When they sold themselves to PlayStation owned all the IPs. The deal was that Bungie would have independence. Well, they've lost that independence slowly but surely. And what's going to probably happen is, my theory is that Sony is going to let things ride. People are going to lose their jobs, and Sony's just going to absorb the remaining parts of Bungie into Sony and completely have full control of anything at all. Like, so any freedom that Bungie may have possibly still had will be thrown and flushed down the toilet. I'm meant to be sad people aren't going to be millionaires. I don't know. We're supposed to believe this isn't spiteful because Sony seems out for blood. Again, we had that French journalist who had inside information apparently be proven correct that 50% of people were losing their jobs and that Sony was doing this for revenge. Well, if they fired people who were about to get a big paycheck, I don't know about you, but it sounds like they're getting revenge. They're just doing it in a way that I don't know why they have to burn the whole house down if they are upset at the leadership. But at this point, you got to burn the whole fucking house down. Good. They cost Sony so much and produce absolutely nothing. They should be thanking Sony for keeping them employed for that long. That's shitty behavior. No, that's not. What? This is... What are you talking about? This is leadership. What the fuck is wrong with you? So here we got this. So within the company, there's growing expectation that senior company leadership will leave in droves in the summer of 2026 when the final payouts from Sony's acquisition of the company takes effect. With this in mind, there's a strong push to get Marathon out the door before then and let whoever take the reins after that, be it Sony or Bungie, worry about how it's sustained. Does the C-suite get their payout in July since they did layoffs? No. If the C-suite gets fired, or like Jason Jones he got fired because that was part of the cut, but we know apparently that Justin Truman stepped down. Well, guess what? He stepped down. Doesn't get shit. Or at least I don't think based on this, they shouldn't get shit. Again, we don't really know. But if Sony's wanting revenge, the leadership is who they should be going for, in my honest opinion. Like, you go for the throat on the leadership. Sony or not, it was a good game. Sad. What? Again, people are thinking this is bad, but if this fucks over the leadership, I'm all for it. Like, fuck them. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck am I looking at? I don't usually say this. I don't. Because it usually has negative connotation for people who are actually, you know, mentally disabled. This has to be been written and in an AI prompt, and that's the scary part, is that this has so much going on for it and so detailed. Someone autistic did this. This was done by an autistic person. There is so much shit going on in this. even I'm pissed off. First off, Donald Trump over the shoulder. That's not Destiny. Sleeper Simulant. It's backwards. The barrel, like that looks like the barrel. That's not Sleeper Simulant. The idea is Sleeper Simulant. But what the fuck is this? Also, is this what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? First off, that's not Sleeper Simulant. That's a kinetic weapon, I think. Secondly, those are not the right symbols for Void and Solar. Thirdly, it's the same gun. He's carrying two of the same gun. One's an exotic in the primary slot, and this is not even the right picture for Sleeper Simulant. It's stacked. It's Sleeper Simulant stacked on stacked on stacked on stacked on stacked. But what even pisses me off even more is that this is like, I guess, supposed to be the Warlock symbol. And it looks like this is a Hunter class because it looks like the Hunter dodge. But I don't know what the fuck these are. This pisses me off so much. Let's dissect this more because this really pisses me, the dialogue. Ghost Guardian, this Kel is broadcasting transmission malware to every mind. Trump Titan, not on my watch. We're deleting the program. Savala, this is why the first off, no. Savala would say something more stoic than that. Or in the, or he would have a little depression like he did with the Final Shape. The only thing I didn't like about the Final Shape is they did my dude dirty by making him a crying little bitch. What the fuck is this? Is this group chat? Cade, what in the Traveler? Ikora, it's covered in Siva and we got Trump fighting Siva before we get to fight Siva again. Ikora, it's Saint 14, the like provides. What the fuck? The Second Amendment of Shax, beautiful. Trump Titan for America, and somehow they broke the game chat and allowed emojis. There's so much fucking. This is one of those games where you're supposed to circle everything that doesn't fit. This is what this feels like. Holy shit. We're breaking this whole image down. I'm telling you, this was made by someone with autism. There's no fucking way that the AI randomly generated all this. This was someone methodically writing out this script. Raid complete. Well, no, it's not complete. That's not how that's not how you do it. First off, there isn't an objective that pops up. Woke mind neutralized. But is he dead? He looks, he's glowing. New age, gender thinking dismantled. Rainbow nexus destroyed. Okay. Delusional Paragon collapsed. Looks like it's not collapsed yet. Morale of the last city restored. We're doing it. We're doing, block by block. What the fuck is this? There is no truth, only narrative. Why would the Fallen give a shit about this? Captain Rainbow Prime, Kel of the woke mind. Harold, damn, I didn't know you had bosses there this fucking like long named. Big dick name Andy over here. Herald of the New Age, Weaver of Delusion. That should be Dread. Dreads are Weavers. What the fuck is this? Yo, what happened to servitors? Is he, what is it? Is that offense? Be your true self. I'm not gonna lie. If the Fallen actually had armor like this, that would actually be kind of sick. It looks like shit, but like the concept of it would have been cool, like a medieval battle armor. That would be kind of sick. The servitor, what the fuck? Is that? Hold on. This is even worse. Are these baby Fallen attached to the servitor? These are baby Fallen. They're baby dregs. They're little rap baby raps attached to the hood of the servitor. It gets worse. It's so bad. It's so bad. What the fuck? It's just why is this? It's so detailed and fucked up. Why? Oh yeah, Gizmo, you made a great point. It says that it's dead, but he's got a full bar. Jimmy, you didn't do shit yet. You need the whole raid team for this one. Just go ahead and equality. Question everything. Wait, I'm curious though. Wouldn't that be like the resistance motto though? Like question everything, don't accept what people say as like truth, like there's no truth, only narrative. So why would your motto be all like this? I can see like the theme of what they're trying to say is the gender situation. These seem like these are anti, like they're supposed to be propaganda, but one's anti the other. I'm just confused. Okay, they did spell equality correct. That's also something that's interesting. They actually spelt the, what the fuck is this? Why is the Star of David in there? You've got like the Eye of the Illuminati attached to the Star of David. Why the that doesn't even make sense. Like, it is actually against their religion. Like, LGBT is against their religion. Why the fuck is the Star of David in the back? Why? That doesn't make any sense. The Star of David. Everything about this is wrong and not in a good way. Also, can we just really zone in? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is this? It doesn't even look good. What the fuck? What is it carrying? A tank? And he's attached to the building? Hold up. Is this really attached to the fucking building? Why is it attached to the building? And then, of course, we've got to look at this monstrosity as its own. Let's just love is love. That word's messed up. Love. I'm not gonna lie. The helmet actually looks sick. The helmet actually looks sick. Like having that as a fallen captain wearing something like that, that's actually sick. Did you even get the multiple arms correct? So I don't see another arm here unless you're counting this thing. Yeah, I don't see multiple arms, so that's not even correct. Anyways, what the fuck? Sorry, I got distracted, but it was so wrong. I had to dissect how fucking wrong with this. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. Now there's other like AI things that people are posting, but they're not good. His health bar is nearly full. Saint 14, big fan, 2A. He did the video will be out. Oh, are you talking about Asmongold did a react? Fair. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to get. I saw Angry Joe's reaction. It's pro what I thought it was gonna be. Pro typical. I'm looking to see if there's anything new. The White House with Trump. Wait, what? What are you talking about? The White House of Trump? Huh? Oh, Mr. Gamer, you gotta look at the White House post. I already did. The video will come out tomorrow. It'll come out tomorrow. Sorry, I'm trying to like blitz through, see if there's anything else, because I do want to react to all the layoffs, but I have a shit ton to pull up. Okay, just 4 hours ago we got another one. All right. The post Trump made about Destiny 2. Yeah. Well, that, guys, that is not Trump. Trump has nothing to do with that post. That was just some intern at the White House social page. That is a millennial. Unfortunately, he's a millennial. I'm deeply disturbed. Oh no, yeah, he's a millennial. We found out the guy who's running the White House page is a millennial. It's not Trump. I guarantee you. You say, "How's that Gallahorn?" or you name drop Savala. He will have no fucking idea what you're talking about. All right, so here's the dealio, my friendos. I've got a shit ton to try to pull out my ass. And when I say a shit ton, I mean I've got so many different things to pull up to talk about for this video that I want to do. So we're gonna just chill and actually let me know. Actually, let's do a poll. YouTube, I've not done a poll. Let's do a poll. I'm gonna ask you guys. I don't know if you're on your phones. All right, here you go. All right, I put it out there. There is currently a poll. The poll is, do you guys want to listen to Angry Joe's thoughts while I get all this stuff? Because there's a bunch of shit that I have to get ready ahead of time for this video, because there's like a bunch of layoffs and I want to go through it and see exactly who got laid off. So I have to pull in all the Twitter post, and it's gonna be a minute, so I don't want you to sit there just staring at my face. Hey, you guys can at least listen to what's going on in the background. I don't mind doing that. So if and I'll give some reactions. Like I'll pause and give some reactions because I can talk while pulling. I just need to pull up all the pages. There's a lot. This is going to be an edited video too, by the way. Like I'm going to do it a certain way that I will edit this for another day. I'm going to put some effort into it. The video we did earlier will be the main video for tomorrow, but I'll give you guys a chance to kind of vote to see what you think. Chess Queen, hello, sent star for 2 jewels. I don't know what the bits for YouTube is. I definitely have to figure out what the hell that even does. All right, I'll give it a minute. I'm gonna just go ahead and preemptively start loading stuff up because I have to also figure out how I want to do this. I think I want to talk about in this video. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about all the people that I'm celebrating being fired. I think that's what we're gonna do first. To celebrate the people who are that we don't care they can lose their job. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll. If you haven't voted already, oh, sorry, I gave you guys a little bit of time. All right, end poll. Let's see. It's gonna. Did you? Okay, so 86% said yes. 14 said no. Okay, then we're gonna go with the group vote because I'll still talk about it, but your boy's gotta get ready for this video that we're gonna do, and there's a lot that I gotta pull up. Like I'm telling you, I've been collecting the names of people getting fired, like the collecting Pokemon. Yeah, I've been doing it like I'm collecting Pokemon. Let's see. Angry Joe. This is 30. Nope. His is like 18 minutes. So I have 18 minutes to get this shit done.
How did you fuck this up so
I'm gonna be
bad,
quick.
Sony?
I'm gonna be quick, guys.
Guys, breaking news. It has just been revealed that Bungie has been hit officially. Widespread layoffs. Destiny 2 ends. Marathon continues, and they are laying off half of their workforce. More than half. It says here, article from Paul Tassi just went.
I won't react to his article.
That they are laying off between 40 to 55% of the studio. A legendary studio like Bungie. How did you fuck this up, Sony? How? You've seen that Destiny 2 is way more popular than fucking Marathon.
Yeah, it is.
And honestly, it's not even Marathon's fault. Marathon should never have been put
in the forefront.
Right, as the thing to hold Bungie up. You should have been working on more Destiny 2, Destiny.
What do y'all think? Well, let's have a conversation. Well, do you think it's Marathon's fault or not? Let me know. Do you guys think? Do you think it's Marathon's part of the fault of this, that this happened? Sound off. Sound off. Yes, you think. Okay, so Hades thinks it's part of Marathon. Marathon's part of the fault here. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else want to jump in? Any lurkers that want to sound off? What do you think? Time to shine. This is not being recorded, by the way, so don't feel like if I call you out. It's okay. You're fine. It's fault of incubation projects. Marathon is one of them. I would agree. I think that people. So I'm gonna do some Google search real quick. Not 100%. Okay. Honestly, wonder if what it could be like if we were in a world where Marathon was a Doom 2006 style remake where it was a single player game instead of a live service game. I agree. I think if they gave it, if Bungie had approached this from the Doom 2016 approach to Marathon, I actually think they could have had something there, and they could have done what Doom did, which is introduce multiplayer. Except we know that the multiplayer, I like Doom multiplayer, it was fun. We know that Bungie would be able to make a better multiplayer from that. Chess Queen, yes, they spent money for years, and I would agree they spent a lot of money. I'm gonna stop what I'm doing for 2 seconds because the ADD catching in. When did Bungie start working on Marathon officially? The Marathon reboot officially. I'm just gonna Google that and let it tell me. 20%, but it's the leaders choosing to make Marathon, not the game itself. Yes. There's other Bungie fuck up that did not just Marathon. True. I would agree. I think that it is part of the equation. I think there were multiple fuck ups, and then Bungie focused on one of those fuck ups, and that further degraded Destiny overall. 2018. This is more consistently. Christopher Barrett, long time, previously art director. 2019 pre-production, early development began internally as Bungie decided to relaunch the Marathon franchise. So 2019 to 2020. So they were only 3-4 years after Destiny 2 that they were already working on Marathon. So right off the rip, this is not Sony's fault. You cannot blame Sony, and you can't say that all they were trying to do is like they made Sony in order to look good. No, the argument that Sony bought Bungie for Marathon is not true. They bought them for, one, their knowledge of live service, but also Destiny 2. And Marathon was the cherry on top because they thought Marathon might become something. But they were already wasting resources on Marathon before Sony became in the picture. Just so we're clear. Yeah, it was a brainchild for too long. Yeah, I mean, I think they were thinking about it in 2016. When was Marathon reboot officially greenlit? I want to know when it was actually. Matter was being made too and was canceled. Gummy Bears and Marathon. Gummy Bears is apparently a mobile MOBA, and that is being worked on by the LFG team. That's like a combination of Sony and former Bungie developers. Like Sony absorbed Gummy Bears. Destiny 2 was doing good when Sony making the deal with Bungie. I think Destiny was good, but it was going downhill because they pulled more resources into Marathon. Bungie does not appear to have publicly disclosed an exact date. However, the most reliable source pointing to something in 2019. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It's around 2019, 2020 is when this thought child became a thing. So,
why would you spend $3.6 billion?
Why?
And
Indeed.
then rely on live service alone in an extraction shooter that is a segment of a segment. And now hundreds of talented people and really good game developers are losing their fucking jobs.
Yeah.
Because the fucking suits and the higher-ups are greedy and incompetent fucks.
Yep.
Yeah, Bungie used to have over 1,600 employees. There was layoffs down to about 1,300, then down to 800, and this will take them down to...
Which one was funny? Which one was the funny furry dating sim? Oh, that was the stuff that they were pitching to leadership, and the one good thing leadership did was say, no. Why? No. Crazy. This looks like Pete Parsons and other higher-ups master plan after the split with Acti. They made multiple incubation projects to look good with Sony deal, and now But that's the thing. Sony at this point, I don't think that's the case. You got to think that they were, I think, here's the deal. Here's what I think happened. Because Sony, the deal wasn't even relatively close with Sony. Like this is not even like it, the timeline is not correct. Sony wasn't even looking to buy things until far later when the development of Marathon was ongoing already. Marathon, if it's 2019, 2020, guess what was happening around that time? COVID. Well, I think it was 2019 would be before COVID. So Bungie was already trying to dip their toes before they saw the COVID boost. COVID boosted game sales astronomically. People were seeing increase in money. Like even Destiny was getting pretty popular. The Witch Queen, all that jazz was doing really good. Bungie was seeing a lot. This, by the way, it proves, I just want to make it very clear. This proves that Destiny was lucrative. It was financially viable because Bungie was getting money. They were getting paychecks. And it allowed them to get a fancier headquarters. They hired a shit ton new developers, and they set sail on Marathon and then all these other incubation projects. Now, these incubation projects, before, you don't just spend all this money that you don't have. You don't cash a check you don't have. Like you would kill the timeline doesn't match up. Like they would significantly, like they have gone bankrupt, which they were close to for closing and all that jazz too. But I think that was toward like when was the acquisition? It had to have been 2000, like at the end of COVID, right? When did Sony acquire Bungie? I want to get my timeline. Okay, so 2022, July. So COVID is coming down. COVID is winging off. You're starting to see some dips. I think that the reason why they started doing more incubations is that they invested in Marathon and they bought off more than they could chew. They bought a new headquarters. They hired a bunch of people. They thought that, hey, we're making sales, we can do this. And then things start catching up and they're like, oh shit, we hired all these people. We got a new headquarters. Destiny is starting to get rocky. Because when did Lightfall come out? When did Lightfall come out? I know it's after the acquisition, right? Yeah, it was the next year. But I believe after, when did the Witch Queen come out? That's a good one. When did Witch Queen come out? February. So okay, so my timeline's still fucked up then. So Witch Queen didn't stabilize. Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they did cash checks that they didn't have with 2020. So, yeah, because Witch Queen would have been what was... Because Beyond Light and Shadowkeep... I'm trying to think of sales. Did they sell well? I think they did, actually. I want to pull my other tab. Popularity report. Let's see. Shadowkeep saw about almost 3 million... Beyond Light saw about almost 2 million. So yeah. Oh no, but there's a DLC. I don't know what DLC this is. Saw almost 1.2 million. Wasn't too bad. Or 1.5 million. Yeah, if it's not for Sony, I don't know if the servers would be up right now. Yeah, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're right. Maybe so they start working on Marathon. They start feeding too much into it, taking away. They're not getting enough, Beyond Light and Shadowkeep aren't sustaining, because remember, Shadowkeep, they broke away. So they broke away from Activision before, like, at the time of Shadowkeep, which was around 2019. When was the official? Yeah, so around 2019, which they're talking about Marathon. So Marathon might have actually caused Bungie to die. Unironically, the timeline, if 2019, 20 or 2020 is when Bungie starts thinking about they start thinking about you know, other IPs before COVID, before they even had much on their own. Leadership wants to be multi IP. They want to make a name for themselves. They put all their chips into trying to be multi IP. When did COVID happen? I want to know start exactly. December 2019. Okay, in US. January 2020. Okay, so that's when things started happening. So in 2020 in January, Shadowkeep is already out. So we've got seasons. Man, for some reason I thought Witch Queen came out during COVID. But I think Witch Queen was toward the end of COVID. Yeah, so COVID starts up. They're working on Marathon. I think they took, we had Shadowkeep, Beyond Light. I don't think they were getting enough sales from those. They were leaning on creating Marathon. Yeah, they're 100% leaning on Marathon. And they made a bet that they couldn't cash in, which is crazy because then they also bought new headquarters, hired a bunch of people, hoping, I guess, that they would make money. And then at some point during the process, they started doing a bunch of incubation projects, either to try to cash in or to try to look good, to shop for a possible buyer, especially with all these acquisitions going on. I think Sony just happened to be the fish that bought on the hook. But the idea that Bungie was already fishing to get bought up by people is a lie. And they were already making Marathon before they tried fishing. Like, this was the OG idea, I believe, before things started hitting the pan. Didn't Witch Queen have a 6-month delay too? I think so too. Yeah. They did, because the Witch Queen was the seasonal arrival was the last season, and then they removed a bunch of the last remaining content, like Forsaken and stuff like that, and they removed the rest of the raids and stuff. I've also seen a screen on Twitter that Marathon was already mentioned in Activision's contract with Bungie. Yeah, well, I think it's because that was part of some of the IPs they already owned when they left Microsoft. I think that because Halo, I believe, always was Microsoft, whereas when they got acquired by Microsoft, they already had the rights to Marathon, and I don't think Microsoft gave a shit about that game, so they got to keep it. They took the money from D2 and put it into side quests. Yes, they did. Didn't Witch Queen? Yeah. Sony will leave the servers up. They just shut down Destruction All-Star servers after like 5 or 6 years. That was a massive failure. Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll give it the Anthem treatment. You'll go for maybe a couple years and they'll shut it down. We'll have to see.
400.
I am so tired of the higher-ups making such bad decisions, and then it's the people who make our games and the people who are creative that get fucked up. They get golden parachutes while you lose your job. And people tell me, oh, we don't need to look at this. We don't need to regulate. We don't need to have people, have job security. None of that. Just let corporations do what corporations do, which is just make money at the cost of everything else. Yep. Even when they had record profits. Now, this has a $700 million impairment loss. But even when they're making record profits, they lay people off. He's
not wrong. He's cooking, chat. He's cooking. Angry Joe be cooking, though. He be telling the truth. Okay? He be straight cooking.
Be people off when they make losses. They lay people off when they have profits. That's what a corporation is meant to do, make money. They don't give a fuck about people, but it just blows me away how they don't have a project. And Paul Tassi confirmed this behind the scenes. There's no project green lit behind the scenes to make up for this. That's why they're getting rid of people, because they know Marathon can't fucking... Marathon makes $20 a day on their stupid fucking purple skins and knife skins. It's not gonna
$20 for a pink dildo knife.
Fucking hold up Bungie. So here's the fucking statement. With great sadness, we are announcing a reduction in a force as we reorganize Bungie. As the leaders of Bungie, that you fucked it. Past and present, we recognize Destiny 2 fell short of expectations. Bro, what? What? It was one of the most popular FPS MMOs. How long did you think Destiny 2 was gonna last?
It's true, man. It's true. Oh, so stupid. It's so fucking true, man. But it is like this everywhere. Not only gaming industry during COVID, also many people lost their jobs. They did. And here's the thing. Like I mentioned this before, and people may not have been part of the stream, but I do believe that. Sorry, I've got so many bookmarks to try to pull up because I wasn't going to do this, but I decided to do this live because then I can, yeah, I just decided to do it live for you beautiful bastards. But yeah, this just, it's insanity that, we got to this point. Yes, I did lose track of my thought, so I'm just wrapping that up there.
15 years? Like,
oh, yeah, a lot of people are losing there's a lot of stuff going on that people are losing their jobs. Like even now, like Xbox and stuff like that, there's a lot of stuff.
I don't understand this, Joe. Now you're blaming Destiny 2 fans? Fuck you! We recognize that Destiny 2 fell short. Following our final content update to Destiny 2, and with our future projects still in early incubation...
They got shit.
They got shit.
Lying. We unfortunately couldn't...
Yeah, incubation. We know that the only thing to think about is the MOBA game that they're working with Sony with, but everything else just smells like bullshit. Like it's obviously that letter was obviously corporate bullshit.
Not continue operating at our previous size. We know that this decision has a profound impact on the people affected, their families, friends, and teammates. Then why the motherfucking, what's this guy's name? I don't remember his name. Why does he get the golden parachute? While these changes are necessary to best position the studio now and for the future, that doesn't lessen the difficulty of this moment or the impact it has on those affected. Later, we will share more about that future with you all today, but today is not that day. Today, everybody needs to be sad for the people we're laying off. Well, we make hand over
for the
fist
fucking top
money.
That's what you need to do.
Later, we will share more. No, I already said that. Fucking today, we wish to extend our gratitude and compassion to every member of the Bungie team who has been impacted, and those who remain. We hope you will do the same. They're trying to, have some semblance of, to try to be somber about the moment, try to be consolatory because.
And that's the thing. That's what makes this so disgenerous, especially if you look at like the Concord. People are doing comparisons to the Concord, which the link apparently is just like one digit off from being the same thing. It's so fucking weird. But a lot, it's if you look at it, the language is the same. It's very corporate slop. It's just corporate slop, and it just pisses me off.
I mean, when they previously laid people off, I don't
listen. You can hate Bungie, and rightly so. Like I'm not gonna condone anyone from hating Bungie. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, okay? You can be happy that they lost their job and say good, dance on their, put the fries in the bag, right? But Sony's not innocent. They did get fucked over. They did. Sony got fucked over. We can all agree on that. But Sony's not innocent. Sony could have easily ripped out the rats and the people that lied to them and kept some of the best, the best of the best, and then do something with Destiny, the IP. They could have done anything. Hell, they could have turned it into a single player story or something. Like, they could have salvaged it in some meaningful way, but then they said, nope, fuck you. And let's not act like Sony has a catalog of dead IPs, or they're dead because they're not wanting to resurrect them. Like, they have like Resistance, the Infamous series. What else do they have in the Bloodborne that they can do that people have been begging for? Bloodborne 2, or a remaster of Bloodborne, which we know they did the Demon Souls remaster, and it was to sell the actual PlayStation 5 when it came out. Like, come on. The future is indie. If you have the experience and skills to build a game from the ground up, go for it. There's never been a better time for talented developers. It's indies, and it's also now Asian games. Like, China is starting to pick up the slack, and Japan has obviously been cranking out some bangers. I do think you're going to see more Asian games come out that are going to put Western games to shame. Was the contract that Sony had with Bungie stopping them from doing anything? We don't know. We don't know the stipulations of what it actually was. Motorstorm, Resistance, Killzone, Wipeout. Killzone. I don't know about Wipeout or Motorstorm, how like popular this was, but I know Resistance might, like, that was the shit.
Sony, or if it was EA, it was just basically a buy. And
email.
Yeah, exactly. It was more insulting than that. But this doesn't help.
Yeah. It's so fucked up because he's like, all right, well, hey, sorry for my mistake, but we have to let you go. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's near criminal mismanagement.
It
now,
is.
Jason Schreier has confirmed that it's the majority of the Destiny team, much of the Marathon team,
Yep.
and a lot of SIE teams.
It's even the Marathon team, so I'm getting fucked too. I like Marathon, and I know there's a lot of Destiny players about to be like, it's all your fault. It's all Destiny. Marathon's fault. It's not Marathon's fault.
Yep.
It should have never been in this position.
No, it's mismanagement. If the fact that they didn't have another product, they thought that Marathon was. I don't think they ever even thought that Marathon
Right.
was going to carry Bungie.
Billions of dollars.
They just stopped making good Destiny 2 content. They were deleting old content. They made bad decisions.
And that's the point. They deleted content. And by the way, I think one of my biggest pet peeves is that even they were still doing the DCV. They were removing seasonal content, and seasonal content was overused. It was just bloated. A lot of it was boring. And what's even more that pissed me off was the fact that seasons, these were not just side stories, which is what episodes were supposed to be, and they even failed on that because Echoes was actually mainstream into Edge of Fate, which was stupid. Revenant kind of wrapped up the story, and then Heresy just did nothing. It sounded like it was gonna go, it should have gone somewhere, but it went nowhere. But Seasons had core story beats that, like, for example, Season of the Wish, at the end you get the cutscene of how you manage to get through the gate, and you see Cade, and you have this experience, and it's cool. Like, oh my god. Now they kind of salvaged it with that, but there's other situations where they didn't even try to salvage it. Like, let's not talk about the fucking Witness in Lightfall, where it was the second season of the expansion release that we actually found out, one, who the fuck the Witness. No, was it a season later? No, Season of the Wish is when we learned who the Witness was. Because I know we figured out what the fuck the Veil was. No, it was Season of the Deep. It was the second season. We learned both what the fuck the Veil was, but we also learned what the fuck the Witness was, which you would have made sense if it was in Lightfall, not in a season. Like, that's the kind of shit that didn't make sense that Bungie did. They made the seasonal stuff core parts of the story when it should have been, not substantial. Because once you remove and gut that, people miss out on that information. And it was awful. It was never designed correctly whatsoever.
decision after bad decision. And instead of lining up a new thing that would carry the company, they did nothing. And I don't know. I can't wait to see, like, if it was worth they had 1,600 employees and it was worth almost $4 billion, and they had a big game, and now they don't have a big game, they only have a tiny game, and they only have 400 employees. What's the next impairment loss going to be?
Yeah,
$2 billion? Like, Bungie can't be worth $3 billion right now. It's got to be worth not even $1 billion.
It blows me away.
Fucking crazy.
It blows me away. There is a special place in hell for Jim Ryan and this motherfucking Herman Hulst guy. Look,
Pete Parsons, Justin Truman, and any of the C-suite that was involved in some of the shady decisions. And I would even go farther and say some of the upper management, lower management that helped kill the game. All of these people, fuck you.
look at this letter. Okay. So hold on. There's an internal letter. Apparently, I got a hold of the internal letter that is an update for employees and SIE Communications. Here's the internal email. Dear team, I wanted to share a difficult update regarding Bungie. We have made the decision to reduce its workforce, a significant number of employees,
400.
including most of the Destiny team and some Marathon team members, even some Marathon team members. There's reductions across SIE teams that support Bungie's operations. Those impacted at Bungie and within are being informed today. Painful news, especially for talented colleagues whose roles have been eliminated. Then why did you think of this before? How can there not be?
So just apparently the end of service of Destiny was planned ahead of time. Like apparently like a year earlier this year, right? Apparently this has been ongoing. And there's a good chance that we heard about these layoffs several months ago. Like it was rumored it was going to happen. We knew that leadership was also going to jump ship. I'm going to tell you guys right now that I feel like this was known that layoffs were going to happen, which explains why there was such a delay to wrap up content and why they did this. I think this was part of the plan months ago. I truly, and I think what it was is they're waiting for the first quarter of like Marathon being out to see if maybe it was enough to keep, to know how many people are going to lose their jobs, or if Destiny, what was going to happen. And I think when they saw that Marathon was not doing it, they said, okay, these people, we're going to cut our losses. I think Marathon was the deciding factor to fire the large group of the Destiny developers. I do think that if unironically, I do think to maybe, I don't know, I can't, if Marathon was a success, I don't think we would have gotten a Destiny 3. I don't. However, I also don't know if they would fire everyone, because they might have expanded Marathon by pulling some of those devs. I don't know. I don't have no way to even like prove that or even try to have a thought about that. It's just a theory crafting idea. I think more Marathon would have been the result if Marathon had been financially successful. I still think Destiny would have been canned, because if Marathon's successful and your lost leader or your what's consuming a lot of your resources is now Destiny, well, they're gonna gut that. They're gonna gut it like a fish. I do. But I think either way, whether it was success or failure, I think it was going to happen. Bungie's worth $80K or less now. We'll see. Microsoft should get the Destiny like game back on track with D2 developers. And about the layoffs, Mr. Overdelivery left Bungie. Oh, I have 20 tabs open. We will talk about Mr. Overdelivery man. Get a huge infusion of billions of dollars. Should we put that back into the one game supporting our existence? No, let's spend billions making a new headquarters. dang, Marathon didn't even get 10K to current. It's not going to.
Something in production. How can there not be Destiny? How can there not be a new radical expansion for Destiny 2 or the next Halo? How? I don't get it.
Terrible management.
You want? I mean, that's what video game companies do. They make video games. There's no way that you thought that Marathon was going to be the next fucking Halo and Destiny. And if you did, it just feels like these people, I don't know, in charge of Bungie pumped the fucking numbers up and made themselves so attracted to Bungie or Sony, knowing I'm getting the fuck out. I'm getting my money.
Yep.
$3.6
I'm
billion.
getting my bag.
Weren't they like close
They
to
were
And then they
close to
said,
closing down,
"Peace."
They were
and then
closing
they tricked
down.
Sony. It's got to be like the best sales job in the
Yes.
history of business. It's like my company's
Best
worth
con
$4 billion, and it's worth.
Plot twist.
Yeah.
Where are these people going to go? So, and then this decision was made only after extensive discussion and careful consideration. I want to provide some context on how we arrived here. Oh, well, thank you. Over the past several months, together with Bungie leadership, we reviewed the studio's long-term direction. That would be including games, development priorities, resources needs, and roles within our
I
broad.
love how you get so angry. See, that's where I want to be honest. This is where I'm inspired for the brutally honest. I can't get as angry as him. I can, but I'm generally not like a get angry person. Like when traditional Angry Joe, when he is absolutely like red in the face, funniest shit ever. I can't do that because I don't really get that angry. I get, sarcastic. I get assholey. Like I'm brutally honest. I'm unfiltered. But I really I don't be like my face. You don't see veins coming out of my head. It is yos. Woo. Anyways.
Broader portfolio strategy. We explored multiple alternatives before concluding that a reduction was necessary. Then why'd you buy the studio? You bought the studio to close it down?
That is such a good point. Why the fuck you bought you? It is such a. It is such a fun. It's so funny because Bungie, like not Bungie, but Sony cucked themselves. Like I understand that they got screwed over, but they're not even keeping some of these talented people. Like there's some actual talented people that are losing their job. What the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. None of it make any sense. Why you do this? What do you do this, man? What do you do it, man? Oh yeah, Sylvie. Okay, pop. I may not be able to do this video tonight because there's like 20 tabs and I don't know how I can record and go back and forth and edit, like be able to, because I'm gonna do face cam and then read like on screen, and then I'm gonna do transitions, and I kind of want to make a script as well because I want to put a lot of thought into this video, and a lot of so I may not be able to do this video for it. I'm sorry, I'm blue balling you guys, but hey, we're reacting to Angry Joe.
I thought that they
what
said,
everyone's
look,
doing
I
now.
love Bungie.
I'm sorry, I'm blue balling you.
So I'm gonna buy Bungie. They're already working on Destiny, or we're gonna do the fucking Destiny thing. We're gonna have multiple games coming out with the Bungie label, not just one and done, and then a small extraction shooter. What were you doing? Why aren't you greenlighting new projects that can keep these employees employed and working on new IPs? That's the whole thing. Is you want exclusives. How do you think those get made? We explored multiple alternatives, concluding that a reduction was necessary to align the resources. As Bungie recently stated in its Destiny 2 update, the studio has begun a new journey following the release of the final live service update.
What journey?
Blah, blah,
What journey?
Greenlit.
Well,
There is no
the journey here is that Bungie's being told to be able to put their journey is to McDonald's to put the fries in the bag. That's the journey, the great journey, as they used to say, the great journey. Show us the Angry Joe clip you react to. Oh, I'm. It's just his thought on the layoff. 55% of Bungie blames I'm just reacting to this. Well, hey, yeah, what the fuck? Sorry, I got like 20 tabs and it was just like adding 3 because I clicked my middle button and I was like, you're messing up my vibe.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to do this in a sequence. There's like 20 pages.
This is the insult to injury. Marathon remains an important part of our portfolio. Why?
Because it makes dozens of dollars. Joe.
Why?
I will show you this because it is funny. The expression is exactly where I'm at. We'll show you this.
Concluding that a reduction was necessary to align the resources. As Bungie recently stated in its Destiny 2 update, the studio has begun a new journey following the release of the final live service update.
What journey?
The journey! The great journey!
There is no journey.
Oh.
The great journey.
This is the insult to injury. Marathon remains an important part of our portfolio. Why?
Because it makes dozens of dollars. Joe.
Why? There are
I'm sorry. Brutally honest is my thing. I can't do an Angry Joe because his facial expressions when he gets angry is just, it's something else. Like, listen, I'll take inspiration and do Brutally Honest and I'll stick to my zone, but it's so funny to see this man react about something, even if he has the stupidest takes sometimes. It is so fucking funny to watch him get angry. Is satisfying. Something about me, it feels like I'm vindicated by watching someone else express themselves in a way that visually I don't. Oh, what?
5,000 players! And on motherfucking
Season
Destiny 2,
6.
there's like 40, 90, 100 plus thousand people. And you don't think that's an important part of your portfolio? I want the smaller one. I want the one that makes barely any money. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's true. It's true. Guys, it's a passion project. That's all. Marathon is just a passion project, guys. It was okay. Well, tell me, is this passion project going to help keep the company afloat? Is the passion project going to keep the game alive, like, or the studio alive? Please tell me, is this passion project a success? Is it in the video with us?
127.
What are you talking about?
Jesus Christ, there's so many of these.
Am I fucking crazy?
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Let me run the goddamn company. Guys. We will continue to support the team as they build a strong foundation established in season 1. You fucked it up.
You fucked it up.
Fucked up season 2. You gave all of us too many things, then you immediately took it away. We're piecing out because it's boring. You made it fucked. It sucks. And then season 1, you saw it barely did anything. The only thing that helps is free weekends where people don't have to pay for it as they work on incubation efforts for future projects. While it's too early to discuss, we encouraged by the creativity and opportunities that lie ahead.
We got nothing.
So as long as it doesn't cost us any money. We want a new game, but I don't want to pay for it. And I don't want the people to make it. I want it really cheap. So I'm going to let go of all of these people at their current fucking whoring themselves out lower wages, and then I'll rehire them later at even lower wages.
There's very talented people too getting let go.
Because that's
Yeah,
how
hope
it
they
works
find
these
something
days.
better.
You tell me we don't need regulation, we don't need to keep an eye on this, we don't need to help game developers or gamers. Man, fuck off.
Yep, fuck off.
This is probably not even the last round of layoffs because
Yeah, that's what I
Marathon
was
can't
thinking.
support 400
That's-
people
yeah.
anyway. And if they're truly
No, that's a good point. Like, what are 400 developers, and depending on where they, like, I don't know Washington. I don't understand. I don't actually know how much it costs to fund a studio, or how much. Oh, I don't know none of that jazz, right? Okay, I don't know, but I will say. Sorry. I will say that if it is pretty pricey, they're not going to be able to afford it. They're really not. They're not going to be able to afford anything. It's just that's how the cookie crumbles, guys. Like it's not going to happen. I mean, the company, like, in order to keep a studio, functional, you have to have reliable income. You've got to.
Just in the incubation.
Our immediate priority.
We have to look at this like a doctor. The patient is brain dead, and the organs will live on in other people.
Is supporting affected employees through this transition. We are providing transition support where possible, working to identify opportunities across SIE, and then now you're going to go from making games to answering fucking phones because they're going to try to find a spot for you. No. I hope other game studios are like, all right, hey, we need you. Come to our studios. Yeah. Indie guys,
come to us.
Other people pick them up. It feels like AAA game outside of Rockstar and Grand Theft Auto.
That is something that a lot of people are saying. I think that I'll say, for instance, there's a lot of shitty devs, and fuck them. I'm glad they're putting the fries in the bag, right? There's a lot of shitty devs that were responsible for some of the shitty decisions, like narrative wise, game design. Fuck them. But there's also a bunch of like I think the raids and dungeons were phenomenal. I think outside of the Root and Nightmares, I think the raids and dungeons, even at like some of the low points, the raids and dungeons were still phenomenal. And so that team is very talented at producing content that no other studio has able to reproduce. If I was any other studio, I would buy the rad team up. I would buy them all up and then use them in your game. You would be able to make literally a dreamy end game. You would make something, and you could even do what Bungie didn't do, which is make an easy mode or adventure mode to help newbies do the raid content that they never got to do in Destiny. Like they could, it would be such a free win. Like you would get a premium team that would do something that no one else is doing, and it would make your game pop, as long as the base game is fun. Like if you have a good game and everything else, like the raid team's not going to be able to save your game if it's ass.
6, right? Because they have $1 billion. But outside of them, it feels like AAA gaming is fucking done, man. We got Ubisoft falling apart. They're remaking fucking,
the Black Flag,
best Assassin's Creed. They just put it back out,
Which I want to play. Is that out? Does anyone know Black Flag's out?
Beyond Good and Evil 2?
That's what I've been saying.
I don't even know what that is.
It's my fucking game.
Game of the year.
I want to
two
sincerely thank every affected employee for their hard work and contributions. Yeah, sure. And today, so you're gonna lower your salary like they do in Japan?
Ooh,
like the motherfucking CEO.
That is something. Like the Japanese will, they will. That's one thing. Like they will take a cut to actually keep their people. Like it's crazy that they will actually do what leadership refuses to do here, and that's just Western culture. And that just goes to show that Bungie, like Western leadership, does not give a shit. They do not give a shit. They don't. You do not for an instance think that leadership cares about these people. They don't. These are sacrifices that were always going to happen. It was always part of the play.
Those are like, hey guys, I'm gonna take a pay cut. I'm gonna go down from the $37 million to $12 million.
Think about how much
I won't be able to buy my next yacht, but at least you'll be able to eat and have a house and raise a family.
Yeah.
No, fuck you. You're fired. Get out of here. You're not making us enough money. But I wanted to make you the next game. No, too expensive.
Too expensive.
Why did you spend $3.6 billion? Because it was cool.
It was cool.
It sounded awesome. Fuck ups. I know today the news is deeply difficult, not only for those who are leaving, but these colleagues and friends that remain. Please take time you need to process this news. I hate this shit when motherfucking CEOs talk like this. And this is the internal email. So I'm getting this email. I'm reading this email as I'm packing my shit. I fucking like this. Oh. started our show for this.
In the evil corporate way, it's kind of brilliant for them to do it now because people are only going to be mad for a couple days because the worst news is still yet to come because Xbox is about to do its round of
Oh yeah, that's
polling,
true.
and 3 studios and all of those employees are potentially going to go too. So it's like this is going to be a rough week in gaming.
They bought Bungie and made one game that's like making them money, and then they make Marathon, and then they're like, nope, we got it. Destiny's underperforming. We got to go. Wow, going. Man,
So stupid.
It blows me away, man. All right, well,
Good choices.
fuck you, Herman, and fuck you,
Making-
Sony,
making some millions
and fuck you, people at
At
Bungie.
Bungie.
Too.
Yeah, the brass
Yep.
Leadership and brass at Bungie
Yep, fuck 'em.
needs to take a lot of the blame for this. How and if they come and they say, hey, Joe, hey, here inside track, go talk to Paul, go talk to Jason Schreier, tell us, did you guys be like, hey, we tried, we had Destiny 3, or we had I don't know, the Fall of the Resistance or something, whatever next game.
What?
And
Fall
Sony
of the
was like,
Resistance?
Nah,
What?
No, we're not
Fall
agreeing
of the
to that. We don't have
Resistance.
money for that.
What a
I
fucking
wanna
name.
I want to know because now Destiny 2 is dead. Now Marathon, it's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Marathon is dead.
Yeah, it's dead. Marathon's
it's gonna
dead.
limp along on live
Yep.
support.
Season
right?
6.
Season 6.
When is it gonna? No, we're on season 2, Joe.
Well, they just
Well, I'm
delayed.
saying, like, how long is
they
that?
just delayed the next season too.
Oh, they'll probably delay
shit.
it next season
They
if
did.
they're losing employee. Oh my
They did in
god.
September.
Because it
So,
was supposed to be August.
Now it's September.
Now it's September. I didn't know that. There's another fucking breaking news for you guys. Ugh. All right, guys.
Oh,
Tell me
okay.
what
Well,
you
that's
think
interesting.
of this news story. Do you think it's stupid how Sony and Bungie have handled this?
Yes.
And I hate this kind of news. It sucks when it happens.
July, it's out.
Hearts go out to them
Yeah.
people who make our games and make us so happy and make us, all the video games. Hopefully they land new jobs at new places. Like I said, AAA gaming seems to be falling apart aside from one. And the good part is indie games is getting a lot more love,
Good.
a lot more things on the side. I know we cover a lot of indie games. They don't get as many views, but I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
These are passionate people that are making fucking games that are amazing and just as fun. So check out some of our recent stuff. Like we played so many in Steam Next Fest.
Yeah.
I got a few more videos coming. It was what? The Mound, Expeditions,
Trash Day,
fucking
was it?
Trash Day was so fun.
yeah.
Like all these like fun, smaller indie games that don't have bajillions of fucking budgets where people mismanage shit to hell and back. They're fun games. Go and play them, guys, and support it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry, to be the bringer of bad news, but that's how it is. And hopefully, they tried to put a small fucking mention and hope in both of these statements.
Yeah, it's so stupid that they did that.
Future projects still in early incubation.
It's such a bait, man.
Apparently, there is something.
Well, that's like pre-production in movies.
That's a bait. It's a bait.
Right, because it could get canceled tomorrow.
I think it could get closed down. There could be another round of layoffs. I mean, you have no idea.
And that might just be, I'm just throwing something out there. And they fully intend to limp along more. Marathon will go down, 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 down. And guess what? Here come more layoffs. In fact, we're closing the studio down. If that fucking happens, if Sony destroys Bungie like that, all right. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Sorry to bring it to you, but it's reality.
It's Reality Central. That was Angry Joe. 400 people can't make a season. It will be embarrassing for Bungie, dude. The seasons are awful. We played it. We played the season 2. It was awful. By the way, if you want to know whether I'm going to react to this video, it's not happening tonight. I pulled up all the things, because I want to review everyone who lost their job and like their position. You can't see it, but I will drag it down so you can. There is no fucking way I'm going to do this today. I'm literally going to go to bed and do this. This is going to be my morning project of recording and going through. And by then there might even be more tomorrow. That we might have more news tomorrow. I'm going to wake up at 8 o'clock and try to pre-record and then wait to see if we get more news, because it was like, what, midday, 12 o'clock or something that we got news. And then I'm going to add to this chain. I also have a marathon video I need to edit that I did record and get a bunch of shit for. Sweet baby Jesus. Yes. I said I was going to try to do edits. I'm going to do edits. I'm going to do my magic. But Jesus, I'm not doing it tonight. We would be here for probably an hour, and this is probably how long it's going to take to go through it. It's like an hour. I'm going to cry if I do that. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry, chat. I will cry. Many cries. I know. I'm blue balling you. I'm blue balling you. You know, obviously some of these I'm going to be talking about. I will be talking. Yeah. So, obviously based on this, you can tell that what I've already tagged, but there's a bunch of like bookmarks that I have not tagged. Marathon is next on the chopping block. Yes, it is, GG. Ubisoft needs these people, but can't afford them. Unfortunately, you are correct, Outsider. All right. Well, thank you for the people that get blue balled because you thought I was going to do another react. I do have a Halo one, and I do have a GTA. But honestly, if anything, I may not stream tomorrow. And depending on how much news, I spent all evening, like I watched Astacross, and I was keeping track of all the news, and I made my video, obviously talking about it. So this documentary is out 2 weeks. Oh, 2 weeks? What are you talking about? No. Oh, are you talking about like the script I want to write for the, you know, Bungie being a legendary failure or whatever? Yeah, that video is not gonna. My goal is to be. I'm gonna copy the template of Astacross in the regard of time, a 48-minute video that is it's taking years of information, condensing it, making it swallowable, but that is on the back burner. I'm gonna make all these videos in reacting with editing, and then I'm gonna take a brain break because the video that I want to do that's the conclusion of Bungie, I want to wait, especially since I want to wait to see who jump ships from who's going to jump ship, who else. We still have people who have yet to be get fired. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see the complete aftermath of this. You can make it a movie, bro. No, I want this to be a high quality video that gets, like, I want it to be as high quality as my brutally honest reviews, and I want it to get I want as many people to see it as possible. Bungie should be a case study on how not to run a studio. Well, that's kind of the theme of the video, right? It's to show you, it's to explain what went wrong and why they failed and why other game companies shouldn't be like them, right? Like I already have skits planned, which, you know, plot twist. I need to hook up and do my studio. I'm still buying stuff for the channel. Like I want to get back to being able to move around beyond just like, I like being standing and talking, but I like being the ability to do skits where I'm moving around, and I'm not satisfied with the mic, like the Cavalier, I'm not happy with these. So the problem is I was using it not efficiently, which now I've spent $60 on a Lavalier Go wearable microphone. So it's better quality than what I was using, which I was using the mic that's right here when I hooked it, and I was hooking it here. You're supposed to clip these down here and have your actual mic here, which is not what I was doing. I was using this and keeping it clipped here, but this lets me run it through my shirt. I'm trying to remember. Trying to mimic how they have it set up. You have it here. Sorry, I'm trying to mimic this. Oh, here. Or is it here? Let's look at the instructions. Either way, the goal is to set it like right here. Again, I'll have to look to how actually put the clip on, but the goal is to clip this here and have it right here, like on the shirt, and that way it looks more natural with the skit. So that again, this is the kind of stuff that I'm min-maxing because I want my skits to be. I want to improve my skits. I got a good green screen with lights. I've got a good camera now. I still need to work on the distance. The other one is pretty good. Like the other one does like finer zoom in quality. This one is the focusing is better. The problem is the only thing I don't like about this lens is that, as you notice, if I lean in too much, my face gets blurrier. If I stay within the range, I look good. If I go too far back, the quality goes bad. And I try to get the sweet spot where I can kind of have like 360 movement. And I lean in. My habit is I lean in to look at the screen. I don't know why. I've been like this since a child, where I'll scoot up to the TV and I'll lean in because I'm a blind bastard. But when I get that sweet spot, it doesn't look that, like, it looks better for me than it does you, because the internet rate is not, or at least the stream rate is not, great. By the way, changing to the 5 gig, which I'm not using 5 gig until the new rig comes in, which we'll use 5 gig, but the 1 gig up and down for the stream has been phenomenal. Like I've seen an increase in the quality, but I do need to work on the settings to improve. Now that I have good, I can afford to do multi-streaming to different locations and increase the quality, but I plan on doing that after I rearrange everything. Like I said, I'm very ambitious about my goals. And you're like, okay, it's not, and I want to make it very clear. I'm ambitious because it's fun. I'm not doing this in hopes of getting millions of viewers. I don't care. Some of my most successful videos are my skits and stuff. And I love doing those. Like, there's a lot of off-screen stuff where I'm just laughing my ass off because I'm thinking this is so stupid, or I'm thinking of funny skits that I think are funny. They may not always be funny to everyone else, but I'm having a good time. Some people like to sing. Some people like to draw and write. I like to do skits and edit videos. I find that very satisfying. It's a hobby outside of gaming. It's about gaming. It's my way of being artistic. I have a good time. So, I just side questing. You're just side questing? Yeah. But I know I don't need to do any of this. I don't have to spend money on this. We could do some of these streamers where they just have regular old webcam, and they just sit in their PJs, or some people don't even wear shirts, and they just literally just do their thing. But I think there's just some people that have natural charisma, that their personality they don't need to do anything. My personality does better, and I'm going to be honest, when I'm doing skits, when I'm acting and doing that stuff. I am a chill, naturally a chill person. And if you see me actually into playing a game, sometimes I won't talk at all. I'm in the zone. And unless the game is enjoyable for you, you're probably not having a good time watching it, right? Or unless chat's engaged with me, I will be talking to chat constantly. That's my goal whenever I'm that. But there's a lot of times where if I'm playing a game, I'm not as exciting as if you're watching me do skits. There's some people who, when they do streams, they're like, oh, that's another reason why I don't do streaming a lot, is because I am a very chill guy. there's times where I'm energetic and I can, you know, I can go get out of my little bubble, but I am an introvert. I can be shy. I can be awkward. I can be very quiet. And then there's times where I just won't shut up. Usually those are for my videos. And then after that, like I said, I usually turn off social media and I chill out. Like when I do what I do for YouTube, I'm done. Outside of editing, like I'll sit there and edit and have a good time and giggle at my own stupid jokes. But I won't be engaging. I'm not online all the time. I'm also not on games all the time either. If anything, I'm watching like TV shows, movies, anime. I've watched a lot of anime this past year. This is probably the most anime I've watched. Also, if you have not watched it, I recommend Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone finished up today. I was watching it. Great anime. Watch Dr. Stone. Especially if you like sciencey stuff, even though it's like it's in the fictional side of things. Definitely, it's fictional. It's still really, really cool, right? So, anyways, I've yapped. We've been on for almost 3 hours. I'm gonna call it there. I appreciate you guys hanging out and chilling with me. I do plan on doing more reacts, and yeah. Thank you guys. I'm gonna make that thumbnail for tomorrow, and then I need to wake up at 8. So if I'm gonna wake up at 8, I need to go to bed in like 30 minutes to at least get 6 hours of sleep. See what I did there? I did that backwards. So you can't make that stupid joke. Okay. Anyways, you guys have a good night or day wherever you're at, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Bye. Adios. Sayonara. I'll see you later. Bye bye.